brother picked me up and shook me up and down, and my spine just kind of went. Definitely feel more balanced right here with both sides of my back.
Good.
I didn't notice that before.
Hi everybody, Dr. Joseph Cipriano here today. So, as we were just talking and going over things, you are having a lot of pain in that kind of like middle to lower back, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's that chief complaint. Now, I've already kind of done some inspection just with looking around. Now, one thing I know you may not notice, but in the back here, so when you do lay down, everyone will actually really get to see, but your right side and the muscles right here are actually built up a lot stronger compared to the left side. So this side is actually kind of raising out like this.
Okay.
So now I know you were telling me you had that, like a slip and fall accident, like, what was it, 3 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, I actually went up for a rebound.
Okay, so just a fall, not really.
And then I got my legs taken out from underneath me and fell like 4 feet to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basketball injury, and you guys may not know, but he's pretty tall. I don't know if you can tell just yet, but he will. He's 6'6", so you know, with injury like that and then coming down, obviously like legs getting taken out. Yeah, I can definitely see how and where this came about. But also with that, as you were telling me before, you tend to roll your ankles quite a bit. You've had quite a bit of sprains with both ankles, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then it was the left shoulder? Okay. Left shoulder, and this was a kind of like a workout injury that you had when you're doing, was it a dumbbell press?
Yeah, dumbbell presses.
Okay. So when doing dumbbell presses, and kind of like your elbow you're describing like locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And okay.
Yeah.
So pain in that left shoulder, and he feels that every now and then, like a shooting pain kind of going down into about here. So it doesn't go like fully down, but it does stay in that upper arm area. And then we had that middle to lower back, and then even the ankles. You're obviously, I know you've rolled them quite a bit, but they also, you kind of self-crack them and adjust them quite a bit, just because you feel like there's like pressure that needs kind of like needs to be released.
I will say with my shoulder, whenever I feel pain, I can like take my arm behind my head and it pops like back out of place, and the pain like immediately goes away.
Gotcha. Okay. So I know, like, yeah, as you were saying, you felt like there may have even been some type of tear originally in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll go through and check everything out for you. Let's go ahead and have you lay face down for me. Okay. So we are going to scan the entire body. We're going to go from that cervical spine, going all the way down, checking the leg length, and then we're going to check the symmetry from the right side compared to the left side. So we're going to start off. I'm going to palpate. Let me know if any of this is tender to the touch, okay?
Okay.
So we start in that cervical spine here, going through the thoracic spine. Any pain through here?
No.
Okay. Start going through into that lumbar spine. Any pain through this?
No.
Good. Any pain over that right SI joint?
No.
Any pain directly over the sacrum?
No.
Good. And any pain over the left side?
No.
Good. So we're going to come down here. Let's check out the leg length. So as you guys can tell, he pulls short quite a bit on that right side. The other thing that he noticed always happening is his feet like to, as you guys can tell, roll in, and it happens on both feet like that. One thing that I did, and as I was telling you guys, so when you scan up his body, if you can kind of get a good view. So you guys can see that right side right here is raised up, where the left is lower through here. Now this is going to be that one accident, as she was saying, he went up, got his legs taken out from underneath, and just kind of how he fell. So this issue is roughly about, as we can tell, about a 3-year injury, and this is your first time ever going to a chiropractor, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so first time ever getting chiropractic care, so it's not like he has anything to base this on, but we're going to go through and we'll get your spine realigned will get all the pressure taken off the nerves and get you feeling better. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we've already gone through, I've used the hypervolt on him just so we could relax all those muscles. So now we can go into getting the adjustment started. Okay. So we're going to do a T2 adjustment on the left side here. There we go. And drop down to a T3 on the right. Good. You feel how that just opened everything up?
Yeah.
Definitely quite a bit of movement there. Okay. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Good. One more time, deep breath in and out. There we go. One more time for me, deep breath in and out. Good. Okay. Let's come back down here, recheck that leg length. A lot better. Still pulling a little short on the right, but already even just with that, moved a lot. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stabilize on the sacrum right here. I want you to raise this right leg up as high as you can for me. Any pain, tenderness, tightness with that?
No pain, just a little tightness.
Okay, so we got some tightness. Now I want you to raise that left side up for me. Do you notice the difference?
Yeah, there's no tightness.
Okay. And also, so I know on camera they can definitely see, but that left leg did raise up quite a bit higher than the right. Alright, so we're going to do a drop technique. Okay, so with that drop technique, what we're going to be doing is we're going to move that sacrum P to A, which means posterior to anterior, and we're going to have, because the right leg is harder to lift, we're going to have a counterclockwise torque on that sacrum. So I want you to cross your right foot over your left foot for me. Good. Now, those tables are going to come up. Uncross, and I'm going to just bend this knee. There we go. And relax. I want you to raise that right side up now. How does that feel?
It's a little better.
Okay, so you're starting to notice a little bit of a difference, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Alright, what I want you to do, I want you to sit up, and I want you to straddle the table, one leg on either side. Okay, I'm going to have you give yourself a big hug, so wrap yourself, yep. Alright, with your thighs, I just want you to keep them to the table. And I'm going to turn you as far as we can this way. Look as far as you can over the shoulder too. Good. There it was. Felt how that released right there?
Actually felt it on the left side right here.
Okay. Yeah, what happened, so the vertebra, actually easier to kind of show you like this. Right in through here, the vertebrae are turned like this. So what's happening, the reason that the muscles on that side are popping out is because the attachment points where they go down on that transverse process, it sticks out further on the right. So what would happen, when I twisted you as far as you could go this way, it turned you like that. So that's what happened with the spine there. So yeah, you felt it more on that left side, because that left side now finally straightened out. So that's where you got that feeling from. There we go. Okay, lay face down again for me. Let's recheck that leg length. So as you guys can tell, quite a bit difference there, which is awesome. Almost completely balanced. So what I'm gonna have you do, I want you to lay on your side and face me. Bend just the top leg. Good. Just like that, there we go. Good. There we go. Flip to the other side for me. There it was. Lay flat on your back for me. There we go. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to do a leg pull. With the leg pull, you'll get some release in the ankle, the knee, going all the way up to that hip. There we go. You feel all that? Pull out. Alright, I'm going to have you sit up. And sit, yeah, just at the edge there. Okay. So I'm going to have you bring one arm up over like that, and one just like that. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do, I'm going to have you take a deep breath in, and exhale out for me. There we go, relax right there. Yeah, that's the one I've got a lot of movement with there. Alright, so now, we're going to do that Y-strap. So this is where you're going to get that manual decompression. You'll feel that up all the way up in that cervical spine, going all the way down. And this is where you get a lot of relief from. Lift your head up for me. Good, and relax. Relax, relax, relax. And just stay right there. That was a pretty powerful technique there.
Yeah, I felt it down in my mid-back.
Good. Yeah, because that's right where that spot where it started turning. So it's starting to pull that straight right there.
Yeah.
Good. Come on up. There we go. How's that feeling for you? In the beginning.
Feel a lot less, what you call it, unbalanced.
Good, good. I know for you now, one, you've never been adjusted before in general, but then also, just with having the Y-strap done, how would you describe this to somebody who's never had that done before?
I'm not really sure how to describe it, but the closest thing I felt before was when my older brother picked me up and shook me up and down, and my spine just kind of went. That's the best way I can describe it.
He must be a pretty big older brother, I mean, considering 6'6" stature of yourself here.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, yeah, honestly, that feeling, that decompression feeling, it's pretty intense, especially, if you've never had that done. And I know in your case, you've never had any chiropractic care before, so already with that, just getting a lot of pressure removed off those nerves is going to be such a good thing for you. But yeah, actually, even right now, I know you may not notice this just yet, but even right now, while I'm rubbing kind of down your back like this, that right side that was popping on a ton has already lessened quite a bit. And his back here is actually starting to straighten out. I want you to stand up, just kind of move around a bit. Because you know how you felt beforehand, before you came in. How are things feeling?
I feel a lot more loose.
Do you?
Especially right here.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was that. You'll see trust me, when we go to post that video, you'll see when you're laying there, like legit, this right side was like seemed almost like this. Like
The camera couldn't catch too much of it, but you could still kind of see.
Yeah, like right in through here. It was just this area too, and it was just like popping out. So even a lot of times when you work out and when you lift, you know, you're sitting there and you're trying to do, you know, like back, like, you know, just say you're trying to, you know, like close grip, some type of, you know, like a pull type thing. Guaranteed your body, because this right side has been growing a lot more than the left. I don't know if you've ever really noticed that.
No, I never noticed it. That might be why when I would do leg raises for the lower core, my left hip joint would keep popping.
Gotcha.
That might be
what's causing that. Yeah, that definitely could be. When doing those again, lighten the weight. Just try to build that side up strength-wise a little bit first, and stop doing, like if you can, try to build up a little bit more on that left side. So if you're to do just like single hand type, you know, I would do single hand like instead of like close grip, but just bringing it in, just so we can try to build up more of that left side, because the right side is actually built up a little bit more, just so we can try to balance that out. Because I know you work out a lot, you know, you play ball obviously, you're a big guy, so you want to stay in a little bit better shape, and you don't want to, you know, injure yourself, especially with something as simple as this. You know, this could be done in, you know, a month or so in the gym, just getting, you know, doing the right exercises. But overall, how are you feeling? Do you notice the difference?
Yeah, just a lot less stiff in my back and even in my lower back down here.
Good. Yeah, that's the whole point of.
And I can definitely feel more balanced right here with both sides of my back.
Good.
I didn't notice that before.
I know, it's a lot of little things you don't realize just because you know, you live every day, and you know, one thing, you know, will compound it, you know, with another, and you know, just say you're at 100%, and with a few years you kind of drop down, you know, like spinal health, and you don't realize it, but then boom, you lay down, you get an adjustment with the decompression like that. Now you really start, you're like, oh my gosh, wow, I didn't know I could feel like this. Like this is how you should be feeling, you know, on a day-to-day basis. But perfect. Good. So if anyone is looking to schedule, you know, an appointment, I'd love to get you in here. As you can tell, it doesn't matter how tall you are, it doesn't matter how big around you are, everyone's got a spine. You know, I can work on any and everybody. So I'd love to see you. Have a good one, everybody.